Welcome, everyone. I'd like you to please join me in welcoming, to kick us off today's program, our Executive Vice Chancellor and Provost, Professor Enrique Lavernia.
So first and foremost, thank you all for being here. You're all really busy, and I'm just thrilled. I know that one of the reasons that we come to a university like UCI is not parking. I know that. But it's actually the ability to work on really important problems related to health, the environment, the human condition, issues related to law, issues related to democracy. And it's those big problems that have become not just critically important, but also really complicated. So interdisciplinary research is at the core of what's going to be required for us to make a difference at these frontiers. And as I was preparing for today, I'm going to share with you a few examples. UCI is amazing. What's going on here truly places us in a unique position to move forward in all of these frontiers. Let me give you a few examples. Susan and Henry Samueli College of Health Sciences, first of its kind, focused on integrative health. Not just the medical aspect, but everything else around it, involving many disciplines. We have a new building coming on board, in interdisciplinary science and engineering building. It's going to bring faculty from engineering, physical sciences, computer sciences to tackle issues related to health, the environment, and information technology. You're going to hear during one of the breakout sessions today from one of our superstars, Dan Cooper. He directs the Institute for Clinical and Translational Science, and in September, he received a $24 million grant from NIH to effectively see how we can translate scientific discoveries into medical advances for patients. Really important goal for us. A cancer center that's led by a mathematician, Sheng Ni, and a number of folks from other areas like developmental and cell biology. He sits in 2 schools trying to figure out how cells develop, how cells multiply, and how cells behave. We have another example, a geneticist, a mathematician, and a systems biology, Marianne Waterman, professor of microbiology and molecular genetics, John Lowengrub, professor of mathematics, and Arthur Lander, professor of developmental and cell biology, received a grant to study the principles that underlie why cancers are organized the way they are, right? Amazing perspectives on a really complicated problem. Where else would you have the School of the Arts and the School of the Humanities working with the School of Medicine to figure out how cultural identity plays a role in healthcare? Doug Haynes, our own Vice Chancellor for Inclusive Excellence. Informatics professor Mizuko Ito, Connected Learning Lab, first provisional ORU, and has more than 30 faculty members from anthropology, comparative literature, computer science, education, English, informatics, nursing, psychological science, and sociology, studying learning technologies and how they can be mobilized. Amazing. And there's a project with UC Berkeley and UC San Diego and UC Riverside to study the socioeconomic impact of coastal flooding on disadvantaged communities in California. Richard Matthews, professor of urban planning and policy, and Brett Sanders, professor of civil and environmental engineering. And I could go on and on and on. So as I looked around, it's just clear that we're doing some things right, and we have all of you to thank. Today, you're going to be learning about tools, examples, projects that hopefully will continue to promote this really important area where we need to continue to excel if we're going to make a difference in really important problems. So I want to thank each and every one of you for what you do from your own perspectives. The administration is 100% behind this. Pramod, the Chancellor, the rest of us want to do everything we can to make this easier, not more difficult. So thank you again for being here. I hope you have a really productive workshop, and I want to turn it over to our Masters of Ceremony, Professor Mike Yasa and Professor Maritza Salazar. Thank you.